Definitely hear my thoughts on How to Train Your Dragon 3 or How to Train Your Dragon the Hidden World, or, How to Train Your Dragon the Hidden World, but the last one was called 2, and the first one, they kind of skipped the number thing because no one does numbers anymore. I don't know why. No one, I guess people just don't keep track of things anymore, but whatever, we live in subtitle land now. But yeah, I just got out of it, and I really enjoyed this finale. This series didn't start out as my favorite. Well, I mean, like, I remember seeing TV spots and trailers for it, and I was just like, this looks stupid. It's just gonna be some kid thing. And I ended up, I think I went to a dollar theater and saw it, and I ended up loving it. I mean, I can't sort of love this franchise, but oh my god, two DVDs, biggest fan. But yeah, really, really love this franchise. I love its themes. I love its themes of stepping up and, taking on your responsibility, and the legacy of a leader, and just the animation itself, the flying, how they animate the flying. It's just such a wonderful franchise, and it's finally come to an end with How to Train Dragon: The Hidden World, which is, like I said, a great finale. It brings everything full circle, but in a good way. It's not a sequel that's so devoted to playing, like, paying all it's like paying homages to what happened in the first two. It does it when it needs to. It does it very sparingly, which is nice. And so when they do it, when they throw back a line, or say something like, "Oh, I remember that," it means something. It's not just completely reminding you of, "Hey, this happened before." So I love that. John Powell's score, as always. He's one of my favorite composers. Oh, shines through, and he brings back. Test drive, yeah, the score Test Drive, in a magnificent and beautiful way toward the end. And yeah, it just, speaking of an ending, like, this is just a great ending, and it's also Toothless's movie. It ties up Hiccup story, of course, but it's this is Toothless. This is This is the Dragons movie. This is the Dragons movie. And he gets a lot to do. It's nice having these dialogueless scenes of of dragons, flirting pretty much. Because there's a light fury, though, the white dragon. She's a light fury, and you get to see, Toothless kind of try to swoon on, put his flirt on. He's trying to get her on. I just said he's trying to get her to fall in love with him, and it's just, it's really cute, and it's just like seeing, I guess Light Fury in my mind is more of a cat, and Toothless is more of a dog, so it's kind of odd just seeing that pairing try to connect. But yeah, the Light Fury is great, and they also introduce a new power for Toothless, which is cool to see, and also just for the Night Furies in general. Also, this movie is very focused on the ensemble. A lot of the Dragon Riders that we've seen from the last film get a hell of a lot more to do. There's a surprising amount to do, especially ones that you wouldn't expect. I can't remember all their names. I think his name is Rough Nut. But yeah, he gets a lot to do in this movie. He actually has like a one-on-one with Hiccup, which I wasn't expecting. Um, all the other characters, which are skipping my mind right now. The other gang, they do a lot, and they also try to bring in, the idea of, like, who are these characters without their dragons? Can they be, because, this movie, oh no, don't want to say that, spoiler. But yeah, who are these characters without their dragons? Can they survive without dragons? Who are these, are they true Vikings? So I like how they bring that into the film, bring that into the mix. The villain is fantastic. He has a fantastic introduction. He has these really creepy, scary dragons that shoot out acid, and he was just such a fun villain, and a big step up from Drago. Drago is fine. He just I think one of my friends once, he said concerning the How to Train Your Dragon 2, they just needed someone who can scream, and this is nothing against Jaimin Hansu. Like, he's an incredible actor, but just his character was just kind of lacking in How to Train Your Dragon 2. But this guy, I think his name's Crumble or something, really steps up, and he's great. Yeah, like I said, great introduction, and just a great threat throughout. And also, this movie is, it's on February, but it will probably remain one of the best looking movies of this year. Just how they film, or animate film, whatever. how they, capture the flying sequences of these dragons swooping through the clouds and flying together and, dodging and all the gliding. It's amazing. It's great to see on the big screen. The hidden world itself is beautiful, really, really great to look at in IMAX. Just seeing how the act. That's my washer. I'm sorry, but seeing how the dragons just interact with each other, and just this movie, just a great goodbye to these characters, and also kind of realize that this might also be like the last, uh, like true trilogy, because like all other trilogies nowadays are more or less connected within cinematic universes, or they're more serialized, but this one is it's one, two, three, that's it. And I think for at least a while or ever, this might be the last big budget franchise, big budget trilogy that we'll see. So I don't know. That's just a special thing and also a sad thing to kind of think of, because I can't really think of another one other than Planet of the Apes. The recent Planet of the Apes, but I mean, can you really count that as a trilogy, because that's still like connected to the other, that's still like a sequel prequel to the other film. So I don't know, just something to think about. But anyway, I don't know. Is there anything I'll just make sure I didn't forget anything in this quick thoughts. Why do people do that? Like I never got like the whole entire like licking of the. I know like it makes the page stickier and stuff, but it's disgusting. Okay, I don't know why people do it, because someone did it to me at work the other day. I was just like, you handed me this piece of paper with your fucking saliva on it. Like I don't know. Stop doing that, please. PSA. Stop doing them. Lick. My teachers used to do it. I don't get it. Just use your fucking fingers. That's what they're there for. On how. So that was my thoughts, is what I said. Sorry, camera cut out. My bad. Sorry about that. Okay, back to the review. Train Your Dragon 3, How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. Please go check it out if you're a fan of the franchise, or if you're just looking for a great animated film to go see. Definitely check out the last two films. They're good as well, but yeah. Get graded into this trilogy. Couldn't have asked for more. The last 15 minutes are great and really heartwarming. It might bring a tear to your eye, but yeah, definitely go check this film out. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like hearing me talk about movies, hit that subscribe button, and because I might be doing this a little bit more. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.